Welcome everyone. Here is a question from GATE 2023 Life Sciences. The question says, a protein has 7 cysteine residues. The maximum number of disulfide bonds of different combinations that can possibly be found by these 7 cysteine residues is, and we need to find out the value. So what is given here is that there are total 7 cysteine residues. As we all know, cysteine is a sulfur-containing amino acid and it contains sulfahydryl group in its side chain. And two of these cysteine moieties combine together under oxidizing conditions to form a disulfide bond. So let's have a look how this structure is formed. So you have cysteine moiety, and in the side chain you have the sulfahydryl group or thiol group. So this is one of the cysteine. There is another cysteine. For the second one, this is the side chain, and for the first one, this is the side chain. And what will happen under oxidizing conditions, this sulfur will lose its proton from both the two and will form a disulfide bond, which is represented by the given below structure. This is a disulfide bond, covalent in nature. Remember, this is called as cysteine. And when the two cysteine molecules are joined, this is called as the cysteine. I hope this concept is clear to each and every one of you. So now let's get back to the question. So it's given in the question, there are 7 cysteine residues, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we need to find out the maximum number of disulfide bonds of different combinations. So let's give these cysteine moieties number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. As I discussed in my previous slide, for the formation of a disulfide bond, there is a requirement of a 2 cysteine moieties. Now, what we need to understand, so let's say what is the different possible number of combinations for the cysteine 1, and it can either form a disulfide bond with the cysteine second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, or seventh. So the total number of possible combinations are 6. Now, the other concept which we need to keep in our mind that once the cysteine 1 has formed a disulfide bond, the total available number of cysteine residues are 5. So let's say the cysteine 1 has formed a disulfide bond with 4. It could be with any of these. I'm just considering it. So how many freely available cysteine residues are there now? 5. And those numbers are cysteine 2, cysteine 3, cysteine 5, 6, 7. Now I need to figure out the possible number of combinations for these cysteine residues. So for the second, it's going to be, it can either form a disulfide bond with cysteine 3, cysteine 5, cysteine 6, or cysteine 7. So the combinations are total 4. Similarly, once the 2 will form a disulfide bond, the available number of residues are going to be 3. So let's assume 2 is forming a disulfide bond with 6. So how many of the free cysteine residues are available? 3, 5, and 7. And what is the possibility for the cysteine 3 to form the possible number of disulfide combinations? And those are, cysteine 3 can form a disulfide bond with either cysteine 5 or cysteine 7. So the total number of combinations 2. And let's assume cysteine 3 has already formed a disulfide bond with 7. So how many are left now? 5, but we do not have any partner for cysteine 5. So the total number of possible combinations are going to be 48. So the answer here is going to be 48. The other thing which you need to keep into mind that apart from cysteine, we also have methionine as a sulfur-containing amino acid, but it doesn't form a disulfide bond because if you look at the structure of methionine, you have sulfur atom bonded to methyl group, and it doesn't have any sulfahydryl group. That means it doesn't carry any proton, and that's the reason it doesn't form any disulfide bond under oxidizing conditions. I hope this answer and concept is clear to each and every one of you. Thanks for watching the video.